There aren't many athletes on the planet right now who can boast the same level of domination in their sport as Mikaela Shiffrin. She arrives here in the Italian Dolomites with 10 World Cup wins. She's already so far ahead of the rest of the field, it's as if she's playing a different game. And as the wins stack up week after week, so do the records. She's now the first skier, male or female, to have won 15 races in a calendar year, and the first to do it in all 6 disciplines. She holds the most slalom victories of any woman in history, and her 53 World Cup wins mean she's won more than a third of the races she started in. For those trying to keep up with her, it's hard not to just sit back and watch in awe.
It's hard to explain this in words, you know. She's like from another universe.
She's an extraordinary ski racer, and yeah, she's just like a robot.
She'll continue to break records. I mean, it's uncanny how many she's broken this year. I mean, you can't even keep track.
So how much is Mikaela keeping track? I had a chance to ask her.
Sometimes it's a little bit more difficult than others to kind of stay focused when everybody's talking about records, but actually this year it's been pretty fun because I like to talk about it, but it hasn't become a huge distraction. I feel honored, but not, I don't know, no pressure.
Have you had a chance to even kick back, relax, just enjoy any of these wins that you've had this season? Because the schedule has been relentless, hasn't it, today?
It's been relentless, yeah. It's been really busy. My team and I get in this sort of funk of like, race one, move on to the next day of training, next travel. I mean, after the GS win in Kronplatz, we immediately drove to the next training venue but it was great because I got 2 hours in the car, 3 hours in the car. But, you know, we were listening to music, we were jamming out, it was fun. And that's like, sometimes that's the biggest celebration that I get. And that's fine because anything more than that, I'm like, oh, I got to get back down to work and like get my head out of the clouds.
Yeah. And how much more do you think you've got to give this season?
Well, it's kind of hard to say. I used to feel like there was a target painted on my back, and I hated that feeling because there was so much pressure. I prefer to feel like I'm chasing, and I've somehow found a way to have that mindset, even though I'm not always the one who's chasing, but yeah, I'd rather be hunting than hunted.
Well, if she is the hunter, it's the record she's hunting, because there's no other skier in the same ballpark as Mikaela Shiffrin right now. Another win here in the Super G in Cortina, taking her to 11 wins this season. That's just 4 short of the single season record that stood for 30 years. Christina McFarlane, CNN, Cortina.